Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Julia.
And we are the Trippin' Brahinis.
And today we are going to do a video for you on what you need to bring to survive the sugar beet harvest. So this is our second year, number 2. Yes, we are going back for more punishment this year. And we did a really good job last year in bringing everything that we needed. I watched a ton of YouTube videos and read blogs, but I had a really hard time just finding one resource that just kind of said, this is everything you need. In this video, we'll go through and we're gonna show you everything that we brought, that we're bringing this year, which is pretty much the same of what we brought last year. We just made an addition of the toe warmers this year, and we did really well considering that it was the coldest season in 30 years. And we still have all our fingers and toes, so nothing frozen fell off. So we'll go over everything that you will need, and of course that can change a little bit depending on the piling site that you're at. Some piling sites are inside and some are outside. We are outside on a piling site, so we are outside in sprinkles, rain, sleet, snowflakes, or beautiful sunshine. So we have a pretty good comprehensive list to account for all of those different weather patterns.
So let's show them the clothes.
Okay, so here is our pile of clothes. We pulled it all out so that we could lay it out and review what we have. So, number 1, Joe, what do we need?
Well, up here
pants.
In this, okay, pants. We're pointing at the pants. I thought we were gonna go. All right, pants.
They
yes,
do like you to wear pants.
So we have his and her pants.
Yes.
I wear the his pants because I'm the him.
And some people like to wear the Carhartt pants, so you can also wear those too. And we had one of the ladies last year, a couple of the ladies actually, that wore snow pants over their pants.
But before you put your pants on, it's very important that you put some of these underneath.
Yes.
These are your
we had
long
thin
john.
and thick. Thank you to our son-in-law Jake that gave us some Army issued heavy duty long johns for this year.
Wouldn't give me a pair of Ranger panties, but we've got these, so we're good. So these go on first, obviously, before you put the jeans on.
And maybe some underwear.
Maybe some, yeah. No, you know what? Wear some underwear. I do it sometimes.
Maybe Duluth.
No pinch, no stink, no sweat. All right.
All right. So number 2, now you got your socks on. You got your long johns on, you got your pants on. So we're covered from the waist down, right?
All right.
So
then you're going to, typically, and it depends, you're going to layer. We'll put some undershirts on. And again, we've got the Army issue and some long john material. We've also got under here some sweaters. Typically.
Sweatshirts. I mean, we usually start out with layer 1, a t-shirt. Layer 2, and then long johns. Layer 3, then some type of long sleeve shirt or sweatshirt if you want it. And then when you get to the next layer, we both have couple different flannels and hoodies. Yeah. The hoodies are nice because then you get the around your neck covered and the hood that flips up over as well, so you're getting all that neck coverage. And then we both have some heavy flannels. I have one that's a Sherpa line that I wore every single day last year, except the couple days that it was warm.
She loves it. She loves that almost as much as she loves saying Sherpa line. All right, so then obviously we each have a Carhartt, and it doesn't necessarily have to be Carhartt, but you want heavy duty work jacket.
Well, we would start our shift layered up before the sun came up. Strip as the sun came out during the day, strip down to a t-shirt or just a long sleeve shirt, and then when the sun started setting, putting it all back on. Absolutely. Yep. So
now, very important also, hands. You're going
these are great. I actually just had some of these little cheap ones that you can get at Walmart, 3-pack, whatever, for 99 cents, and they were great to wear underneath our gloves. And then when it wasn't real cold or something, we didn't need to wear work gloves, it just kept like the wind off, but they weren't too hot. So those were just something I threw in at the minute last year, and they were a lifesaver. And of course, socks. We had the socks next there. This year, I had my hot hands last year that I ended up putting in my boots, but they're not quite the same. They don't quite work as well just because of their shape and they're thicker. So this year I have both hand warmers and toe warmers, and I'll use them interchangeably if I need them. Hopefully I don't need them. Last year was really cold.
Yeah, we're definitely hoping for that.
And then heat escape for your head. But I bought these off of Amazon, I think for like $4.99. They're super thick. There was a couple days where we wore the ones that they gave us and also wore these over top of it just for so cold. And then of course your little beanie hats. You know, if you just need a little bit of something and you don't need your whole neck covered and stuff like that. So
we were kind of wearing all of that stuff at some point.
At some point we were wearing all of it. We keep a lot of it in the truck. We go out, you know, with our first blip of the morning, and then we keep a lot of it in the truck, which we're going to go over with what we stock. We're going to do a separate video once we get the truck packed. What everything we keep in our truck, from food to drinks and to extra layers of clothing and stuff like that. So, and then we have our boots, and we actually bought these boots before we started working at Yellowstone last year, thinking that we were just gonna get them through Yellowstone and then wear them at the Beet Harvest and then just pitch them because we got a good deal on them. But they washed up real nice. Joe's will probably go in the trash after this one because he wore them all summer.
You want to make sure you get yourself a nice pair of manly boots.
Manly boots,
and some
waterproof.
Some cute little women boots for the woman in the family.
Yeah, make sure that you break them in before you start working.
Very important.
But just regular hiking waterproof boots. We tried on some work boots and the hiking boots were just more comfortable. So we just stuck with the hiking boots and we didn't have any problems there. And then so Joe also has because Joe was a greaser. But yeah, Joe was a greaser last year, so when our night foreman actually gave him a full pantsuit to throw right over his clothes.
I did get grease.
Filthy, yeah. We ended up just throwing away 1 or 2 pairs of his jeans because they were just full of grease. So I think that is pretty much it. But this is the basic. All right, so that is our rundown of the basic clothing requirements that you will need to survive a beet harvest. Give or take, some people are going to have things that, if they've done the beet harvest before, they like maybe wearing snow pants. I felt too constricted in them going up and down ladders and trying to bend over and pick up beets and that. So I didn't really like the snow pants. But some people wear snow pants. Some people wear Carhartt pants. Some people wear whole entire overalls. So those are additional things that if those are things that you like to work in, that you certainly can add to your collection. But we gave you the basic. If you go with that, you will be protected. And I highly advise hitting up the thrift stores, hitting them up for your pants, hitting them up for your long johns, hitting them up for your Carhartts, because a lot of that stuff then you can just toss when you're done at the end of the beet harvest if it gets ruined.
I'm going to drop links below to one of our previous YouTube videos from when we did the beet harvest last year. Also,
the baklavas, we'll drop a link for the baklavas because those were great. The ones I ordered on Amazon, they're nice and thick.
Balaclava.
Yeah.
Balaclava. I might not be saying it right either, but whatever. We'll also have a link to Julia did a great post last year after we did the beet harvest on just the things that you would need, additional things that you would need. So, and that'll tie in great with this. So until we see you again.
So in our next video, we will do what we stock in the truck. All right, so please like us and subscribe. We'll be bringing a lot more content on the food that I prepared, how much money I spent, how much time, so that we can actually eat some homemade meals, what we keep in the truck as far as snacks and stuff. And then also we'll be doing regular daily updates so you can see the transformation throughout the
We're going to
harvest.
lose 20 pounds.
I hope so.
Yeah, that would be great. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, ding the little bell at the end so you get notified whenever we post a new video. And until the next time, we will see you on the road.
Goodbye from the Trippin' Brahinis.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Julia.
And we are the Trippin' Brahinis.
Yay.
Whatever else it might be.
I will survive.
See you later. Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
And Julia.
I said you were supposed to go. Like, speak.
Take
Hey.
two.